you have probably seen the ads, the coupons, or online deals offering to clean your home's air ducts for $30 to $40.
Sounds pretty cheap, but KIRO-7's Jesse Jones has learned those cheap deals, well, they aren't always what they seem, are they?
Steve and Monique, no, they are not. Home maintenance can be expensive, and of course, people want to save money, but some of these cheap air duct deals won't save you anything. Instead, they could cost you big time.
Say hello to these air duct cleaners caught on hidden camera. They're the kind of guys who promise to clean your ducts for $40, then they put their vacuum to work on your pocketbook.
But he just kept going, you know, through the figures and everything and talking about it.
It's the same set of circumstances, but a different company that sucked in 83-year-old Alberta Necht.
Next thing I know, it come to $8,900 or so.
The air duct attack to a customer's wallet is as old as dirt.
So it's kind of that high-pressure sales tactic of folks that might not necessarily be on the up and up.
Sherry Purvis-Ryder from Labor and Industries is aware of issues with this industry and say some companies target seniors.
Con men know how to con people, and they look for marks, and unfortunately a lot of times that does include elderly people who are maybe more trusting.
And that describes Alberta perfectly. I did some research on the Better Business Bureau's F-rated Pacific Home Services. They claim to be based in this Renton apartment building. Managers there know nothing about the company. I called the company, and the person who answered the phone wasn't about to give Alberta a refund or answer my questions. There's probably a reason for that, according to the state.
They have a phone number set up, and people call it, and then they have kind of people in the state that they just send out.
A few tips. Experts say it's nearly impossible to properly clean the ducts of a home for less than $300. Never accept a deal over the phone. Also ask for the ID of anyone working at your house. Finally, if you think something fishy is going on, demand that the workers stop.
And I'm mad at myself because I didn't question.
We reported Pacific Home Services to the Better Business Bureau and the Attorney General's office.
I've always been smart enough that I said yes and no. Now I'm smarter. When they call up about on these telephone things, I just hang up.
But that got me thinking. What about those air duct companies advertising cheap deals? Are they really getting the job done? We take our investigation undercover and bust out the broom on these guys. Coming up.
I'll have our undercover story coming up at 6:15, so I think you should stick around and we'll have tips so you don't end up in the same situation as Alberta Necht. She's a great lady and she just got taken straight out. That's what some of these companies do.
How could you look at Alberta and take her for money, for goodness sakes? We're glad you could answer her calls at least.
You got it.
I can't wait to see you swinging the broom here coming up later on in the newscast.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks,
Monique.